Welcome to another stock analysis video performed by MajesticTrader.com, where active traders see greater profits. So let's begin. Hi everybody, we are going to be doing our market forecast for September 2011. If you want more information, you can go to MajesticTrader.com. We are looking at the weekly chart of the S&P 500 index. And there's a lot of telltale signs as far as the direction of the market here. Right now we're hovering right around the mid-1100s, and the market's trying to figure out what direction it's going to go. We did a lot of thorough technical analysis, and one thing is for certain. Everything between 1190 and 1232, there's a lot of significant resistance or a supply zone there. So we don't look at the market going beyond 1190 to 1232. Below, we're looking at the level 1100 as a concrete floor. And if we could break 1100, then our range is 1026 to 1078. There's a lot of factors that'll go into this. A few that we'll mention here between obviously the U.S. economic situation and obviously the European markets that are in complete disarray right now and getting worse. The DAX is down over 20% just in August, and there is a short selling ban in most of the markets throughout Europe. So that could be masking a much larger issue. Now, one of the things that we want to look for here is we have our top and our bottom range on the weekly, but we also have our Fibonacci time frames here. And we see that in several cases with the Fibonacci time frames, they typically call some peaks and valleys or turns in the market. So we see there might be something brewing in late 2011 and in the first half of 2012. Let's go to a much larger view at the monthly, and we see that we have some price compression going on here, creating this triangle. And what happens a lot of times when price compresses within a triangle, if we get volume pushing up through the top of the triangle, we could see a bull rally. If we see price compress and go through the bottom of the triangle with volume, we're going to see a bear market. So one of the levels that we've seen here on the technical analysis on the monthly is the top of the supply zone is 1236, which is very much in common with the weekly analysis. And we have a very strong resistance or supply zone there, where we believe that there will be a lot of congestion as far as price. We also look at a bottom target of 1028, which is right in line what we see from the weekly charts from a 1040 to 1078 level, 1020 to a 1078 level. Obviously, it needs to break this level right here at 1100 in order for it to truly go below and head towards that bottom target. One of the things that we like about these triangle patterns is within price compression, there's a lot of indecision. And obviously in August, we saw a tremendous amount of volatility and uncertainty with the markets between the debt ceiling, the S&P downgrade of the markets, the U.S. economic report, and the European economic woes. So what we're going to see here is more indecision until truly the markets determine the direction that it wants to go. Right now, we are looking at a bearish view. So as it approaches this 200 line moving average, which is really right at 1100, if it breaks through anywhere in here with volume, we're going to be getting down to that 1028, 1040 level very quickly, probably within the next 30 to 45 days. So by the end of September, middle of October, we could see some significant down action in the market. Obviously, we have a couple of factors to consider here. We have the Fed meeting now scheduled for the third week of September, September 20th. We have the president coming out in the second and third week of September announcing a new jobs plan, so on and so forth. Unfortunately, a lot of what he's been saying lately has been falling on deaf ears. And then we have an election coming up in November. So this election here could change the face of the Congress and part of the Senate. that could also affect policy for economics too, leading into a presidential election in 2012. So the next couple of months here will be nothing less than exciting. So what you want to look for here is the compression in the market and these resistant supply zones, and obviously depending on which way this pushes. If it pushes to the top side here, which we don't think it will, we're looking at probably going just above the 1300 level before the end of the year. If we truly get that selling pressure, we break through the bottom, you know where we're looking. It has to break through 1100, bottom target 1028. Thank you for attending another MajesticTrader.com's stock chart analysis. Visit our website to request one of our newsletters. Go to our website at www.majestictrader.com. In the upper right-hand corner, put in your email address and your name, and we'll send you out a copy. Once you become a member, you'll have access to complete trade performance, all stock analysis videos, archived newsletters, and midweek alerts that are trading ideas. We'll send those out to you via email. Again, thank you for attending.